So it's a boy Laron from the 50. We are going to do a live this evening. It's been a while, a long while. What's that, Bourbon Billy? What's going on? How you doing? How you doing? So we are going to have a special guest coming out of Virginia. Whiskey, always check the name up. Whiskey Maldonado. So he'll be joining us very soon. And we're just going to talk some bourbon. This guy has an incredible bourbon bar up in Virginia. And so, we've met, not in person, but we've met, through Instagram. We've talked on the phone several times. We got some cool things going up, cool little project that we're gonna do. You know, they will be, his crew will be making a stop at the 50 soon enough. So we've got that coming up. Let's see, just waiting to see when he requests to join, and we'll bring him on in. In the meantime, what's everybody pouring this evening? I'm gonna, I can only do just, you know, there he is right there. He's getting ready to come on. I can only do just a little, so I will do a pour, just a tiny one. Let me bring my guy in. Let's see here. What's going on, my brother?
There he is. There he is. What's up,
Oh,
Laron?
what's up, man? You got it. Trying to make it do what it do out here. In the A. I was just, letting everybody know that we have a special guest coming out of Virginia. I was telling them that
Where's he at?
your bourbon bar.
Where's he at?
I was telling them, that monster of a bourbon bar you got behind you. It's like just sickening, man. It's like, man, I need to clean my glasses. Goodness gracious, bro. What are you doing out there? But what are y'all guys doing in Virginia? I mean, what is this?
You know, there's there's a lot of love up here. There's a lot of love, and I've been fortunate enough and blessed to make a lot of connections.
Yeah,
And the people just like down by you. I mean, there's there's a lot of camaraderie. There's a lot of sharing, which is kind of how I got started. And I love to see. I was actually talking to somebody today about it. I love
your
to
Catholic
see like
corner. What's up?
the look on people's eyes sometimes. You know what I mean? When we get a chance to try something we've been wanting, and I get that look too in my
Right,
eyes. You know what I mean?
right,
So
right.
I just love to see that. To me, whiskey is about sharing. It's about meeting people like yourself.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, most definitely. So tell us. Well, I don't even know where to begin. We'll start with this. Okay. Let's just keep it 100. What are you pouring?
It's something that's it's very close to my heart at the present time.
Okay.
Of course, I gotta, pour my little spade dram here. You know what I mean?
Right,
Um,
right.
but I think this is something me and you talked about.
Oof.
I think me and you had a conversation about
I
this,
believe we did.
and my man Amin, I don't know if he's out there watching, but my man Amin down in Old Louisville is doing some big things. I
Yeah.
have heard nothing but good things about the man, and I got an opportunity to go down there and meet the man. And he was, I know I put this already out there, but I'll say it again. Super
Hmm.
gracious host. He's putting some delicious expressions out there, and he's one of these guys that you can tell the passion,
Right,
and was
right.
just very welcoming, and we had a blast doing the pick down there. I was only supposed to get one pick, and that suddenly became two picks because we were just, so we got a 10 year 7 months, which you got to have the fancy bag, you got to have the velvet, and,
Of course. Of
you
course.
got to do it, got to do it that way. But it was like, we went in there, we picked this, which is a
Ooh,
10 year 7 month, beautiful, beautiful expression. And it's got it's got almost a little bit of a rye, a couple of rye notes,
Right.
but it's a bourbon. It's not a rye. So it was very, very approachable for people. I'm a rye guy. I love ryes,
Same
but not
here.
everybody
Yeah.
does. Not everybody does. So that was the whole intention. Was that's it. We're going in there. We're happy, and then the gracious host kept thieving and kept thieving, and all of a sudden we came upon this beast, which is a butterscotch blast. It's beyond a bomb. It's a blast. You know what I mean? It's what happens after the bomb goes
Right.
off. The blast.
Right. Right.
And I said this story, but I'm gonna say it now. I've said this before. One of the guys on the barrel pick with me that I invited looks at me stone face. Dude's from Texas. Brad, if you're out there, I'm talking about you. And he looks at me and just goes, "We cannot leave here without this. Like it's not happening." But he was stone faced, looked at me like, and I'm like, I know. I know. We go figure it out. We gonna figure it out. But I'm so happy that we did. And they're just fantastic. So I'm gonna pour this because we're talking about it now. I want
Oh
some.
yeah.
And you
Oh yeah.
know that I will be blessing you with something I already told you about.
Yep.
You don't need to worry
Yep.
about
Absolutely.
that. You
Oh
don't need
yeah.
to worry about that.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And I'm gonna do the rarity these days. I'm gonna have
uh-oh.
me a pour,
Oh,
just a
uh-oh.
small smidgen, but I poured out something that when I found this, it was incredibly hard to find in Georgia. Um, and I would imagine now it's probably still even, kind of hard to find since it's a limited edition. But just in honor of who I'm talking to,
Uh-oh.
I haven't cracked this baby in a while. We gonna keep it Virginia.
Oh, in
we
my
go,
backyard, right in my backyard. Yes,
we
yes.
go, we gonna keep it Virginia.
I
You
like it.
know.
I like it.
Oh yeah.
You gonna make me?
Oh
You
yeah.
gonna make me pull the short barrel out?
Oh, my backyard.
Exactly. Oh my God. I got to go to an event I posted yesterday for a Bowman. So it was a Bowman dinner slash whiskey pairing with the dinner, and
Yes.
got a chance to go up there with the distiller David Bach,
Uh-huh.
who's a great guy, great guy, and so that was a lot of fun. Had some nice food.
Man,
It,
hey man. It's,
bro, we ended off with this. I can't even remember what it was, but I know it was a bourbon ice cream with I think some
ooh,
almonds and a little bit of a caramel drizzle on it. And let me tell you, everybody was sitting there like, is there any, can we get a little bit more? Like a little bit. It was that good, man. It was that good.
oh
Oh
yeah.
my God. Ron, well, thank you so much for doing this, by the way. I really, really do appreciate it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I haven't, like I said, I haven't done a live in, it's been a while, and then of course this is the first one for 2025. You know, um,
Go.
this is, you know, this is cool. I think last time I did a live, I didn't have a beer.
Oh my God.
It's been a while.
Oh man.
It's. I don't think I have because it's been a while. It's been a while, but
Okay.
I appreciate I appreciate getting a chance to speak with you on video. We got so many things that I want to cover.
Okay.
Tell everybody how you got your start, what you have going on in Virginia. Y'all gonna want to hear this. What you got going on. I wish they can see. Go follow this man on the gram. Follow his YouTube channel. This man's bourbon bar is incredible.
Thank you, man.
Y'all
I
gotta
appreciate
check
it.
him out. Tell us, how did you get started? Give us the short version of how you got started.
Well,
In
everybody that knows me is laughing right now because I am not tall. So they're all going, "Oh, Ivan can definitely give you the short version."
I'm not tall either.
Um,
I think you might be taller
Come
than
on,
me.
man. Big things and little packages. We know how
Yes,
we are.
yes.
Yeah, thank you so much. So I mean, so we got started here. I had this bar built to my specs, and when we moved here, the basement was just very basic. I mean, it was carpet, It was like neutral paint, which if you're
Right.
selling a house, that's what you want to do anyway. But it was like bare bones. And so my wife and I, Maddie, she was on board because she does drink whiskey. She does smoke a
Oh,
cigar
that's
with me
what's
every
up.
once in a while. So I hit the jackpot. Um, and so we knew that we wanted to do a bar and have a bar area. Did I think I was going to be doing this? No, absolutely not. I just wanted a nice bar. And so we had the bar built. It was kind of just the back portion, the top. So kind of,
Mhm.
about maybe 12 feet, something like that. And
Yeah.
then it's evolved and it's grown. It's yeah, it's kind of spread out a little bit.
Right.
But this was in 2021 when we
Mhm.
moved here to this house. And
All right.
it so around 2022 is when I started kind of reaching out and wanted to have some shares and, maybe 4 or 5 people, meet some people. I was new to the area of Stafford, and it kind of started from there. And I would post things on kind of the uh, local sites that are out there. And, hey, I'm having a old Louisville 9 year, some butterscotch. Oh my God, grandma's butterscotch candy. I mean, it's crazy. And that was it. I would just post that, and I'd get a little bit of love back, and some people, oh man, that looks good, man. And sometimes they would ask questions, and sometimes they would say, hey, what are notes that you're getting? Getting some flavor notes. So I mean, what can you tell me a little bit about it? And then I just started to answer, and just, well, I'm getting this, I'm getting that. And I started to develop, and I'm still developing my palate, my nose. I mean, to me, I'm always learning, and I will always be learning until they turn the light out. And that's my attitude. I love to learn people like you, people that I meet down in Kentucky, in Georgia, in Tennessee, and everywhere that I'm able to go, Texas. And so it just kind of developed from there. And then as it developed, I started bringing people here, sharing. Let some of the people enjoy some of these things. And if I was able to make some connections to acquire certain bottles, I wanted to share those. I didn't want to sit here and just drink alone. There's nothing wrong with drinking alone if some people do that, but that's not me. So that's kind of how it all began.
That's what I'm talking about. And it grew into that beautiful specimen, that you that you have, So been
Thank
at
you.
it since 2021. That's what's up. My story was kind of the opposite. I was more of a man cave guy. I was always the guy with the cool man cave, and I always had a nice bar, 30, 40 bottles in there, good stuff. I was a cognac guy.
Oh
So
yeah.
it was all about the Hennessy's, the Cavassiers, Remy Martin. That was my thing. I
Right.
had some whiskeys, but wasn't a big whiskey guy. Then a friend of mine turned me on to a bottle of Buffalo Trace. And at the time, they didn't sell Buffalo Trace in Georgia.
Okay.
So he turned me on to Buffalo Trace. So it kind of started with that. Then he brought me a bottle of Eagle Rare, from up north. So I said, okay, let me start tightening up the whole whiskey thing. But it was still all about the cognac, So when we moved into the place where we are now, I'm looking at this big old unfinished basement. And I said, well, I was in love with the whole speakeasy look. So I said, you know what? I would love to flip the majority of this thing into a nice speakeasy. And as I was getting my ideas together, I planned a trip to Louisville, my first trip, went with some family. We went to Louisville, got out there, got my mind blown, just blew me away. So I'm like, man, I should have been coming out here. So this was this was
I know
2019,
the feeling.
this was December 2019.
Mm.
So we came back and I was like, you know what? I'll keep a little man cave section, but I'm going straight speakeasy. Let me start trying to decorate this, add a sense of decoration. So I said, let me go ahead and start flipping this thing to a speakeasy, buying up little things from thrift stores and stuff. And right when I was getting started, COVID hit. So COVID hit. Now I'm at home for 4.5 months, just coming up with ideas, just coming up with all kind of ideas, and things started opening up a little bit, and I'm hitting the thrift stores, and um, make a long story short, started on Facebook. That didn't work too well. Most people didn't believe that all the models that I displayed were mine, and I got mistreated on
Wow.
Facebook. Mistreated. So I said, you know what? Let me try Instagram. Let me try Instagram. I like
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Let me try Instagram. Went on Instagram, and the thing was to figure out how do I engage the community when I don't have the big boy bottles, don't have the finance for the big boy bottles, don't, how do I get into the
Yeah.
community? And my niche in was my sense of decorating. So when people
No doubt.
saw it was decorated, and then I come from the model, the fashion industry. So I bring in some models. We took some nice pictures, and that's what kind of got me in there. Still didn't have the bottles. I tried to work with a lot of brands. They didn't want to work back with me. Won't call no names, but
Mm,
I reached out to a certain community,
mm.
and I've never said this on the live, but yeah, I reached out to a certain community, and they just weren't trying to rock with me. So then I get into the mainstream, but I'm reaching too high. I was still an unknown brand new. So I said, that's when I started to discover that there are so many brands out there that are not named.
Yep. Hmm.
I'm like, wait a minute. I had never heard of these brands. Where did they come from? I thought it was all about Jack Daniels, Buffalo Trace, and the Jim Beam, and I thought that was it.
Yep.
So I learned all these other brands. And I said, well, let me start there. And the first brand to rock with me, and I'd say it all the time, the first brand to rock with me wasn't a whiskey brand at all. It was a vodka guy.
Okay.
It was a vodka guy. So, Island John Vodka. I always shout him out. Island John Vodka was the first brand to rock with me. Came by the crib with a 6-pack of them things. And it just started from there. And then eventually a bourbon brand here, bourbon brand there. And I just kept building this thing, kept elevating it. And next thing I know, it's like, man, we're loving your page. We want to send you a package, or we're going to send you this, or can you post it on the gram, or we really like what you're doing. And the engagement started.
Yep.
And I was like, okay. And then someone had convinced me, because at that time, nobody knew what I looked like.
Okay.
Somebody convinced me to do a live. So what's up, fellas? Old State Line Bourbon. Somebody convinced me to do a live. And I was like, nah, I don't want anybody to know what I look like. I was just an anonymous
Yeah.
person at the speakeasy,
Yeah.
so I was convinced to do a live. So
Okay.
I was told that it might help you grow if people see that you're not some robot or some, so I did a live, and that changed everything. That changed everything. And this was like 2021,
Okay.
and 2022, even bigger. 2023, I was rocking and rolling then.
Yeah. Yeah.
2024, it was just like, man, wait a minute, I'm not ready for all this. And I love it. The community is great. Once again, like as you say, it gives me a chance to meet people like yourself. It gives me a chance to connect with people that I could walk right past you in Walmart and we never speak.
No doubt.
But because of this juice, because of this juice right here, that's what connects me to so many people that I could have passed right by them.
100%.
Never said anything.
100%.
So it's like, and it's probably one of the, if not the only community where you can meet somebody on the internet, make arrangements to sit down and have a pour. And it just goes from there.
You're not lying.
So this is Firehouse Sips and Kicks. What's up, my brother?
What's going on?
And anybody that's watching, if you want to join in and say a few words, whatever, we got space for you. So just, just let us know. Let's see what we got here. Um, let's see who this is. Let's see who this is.
Magical brown liquid. Hey, fellas. Firehouse.
Let's see. I don't. Okay. Who do we have?
That looks like a Brian Rapuano to me.
Hey, Ivan, how are you?
What's up, brother? I haven't seen you in forever, man.
I can't see him at
I
all.
didn't
Is he
realize
on
that
here?
was on
You
camera.
don't see him?
I don't see him. Uh,
I see myself. I see you guys.
Uh, so you hear him, but you can't see him.
I hear him, but I can't see him. And I
Are
had
you on your laptop, Laron?
no, I'm on my
Yeah,
phone,
I'm on my
and I
phone
had this
too.
problem. I had my problem the other day. I joined someone else's
Right.
live. They asked me to join. I joined, and they couldn't see me, but I could see them. Then I could see. I couldn't see them, but they can see
Oh
me.
my God.
So we kept going back and forth. But hey, if you're on here, I can't see you, but nice to meet you.
I'll take you down to my little bar.
Oh God.
Ivan.
Brian, I haven't seen your bar in a long time. I know you were moving some moving some bottles out, but I got a feeling you added some.
Yeah, I was just in. Um, I'm actually going to put a couple bottles down there now. I was in Kansas City for training.
Jay Rieger? Jay Rieger?
No, Tomstown.
Okay, because Jay Rieger is out of Kansas City.
Yeah, I didn't go to Rieger because it was too far from the hotel.
Got
But
it.
Tomstown Distilling was right next to right next to our hotel where we were doing military training. So
Got you. Yeah, Brian's an Army brother of mine,
Oh wow!
and
I wish I could see him. I don't know what's going on. I can't see him.
it's that's frustrating because that's happened to me in the
It
past, and
is
you're like, I want to put a face to the voice.
right, right. I can't see him. I don't know what's going on with that. I think next time I do a live, I'm gonna try and use my tablet or something because I cannot. I hear him, but I can't see him.
Man,
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
got
but I can't see him.
this one
Tom's
here.
Tomstown, okay, Distilling
Yeah,
Company.
yeah,
I've I've heard of it. I've never had it.
yeah.
Never tried it.
They had a barrel. They had a couple barrel picks that I picked up at the store. So
Sonoma Distilling Company.
yeah,
Okay.
that was in their store. So, but the other night they had like happy hour and it was pretty good. Yeah, I didn't go to Rogers, but yeah, I mean I got a much smaller bar, Ivan. So much smaller.
Well, it's okay. So I'm going to use your words. Much smaller, but there's a lot of bottles.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty much everywhere.
Yep. Oh, so you haven't changed at all, Brian?
There you go. There you go. Like,
I'm like, what is
like
going on? I
that.
even
What
had the
is
wife come
going
down. She's
on?
trying to help me. I'm like, request a cent, baby. Request a cent.
Yeah, it was telling me that it wouldn't that you're unable to join. I'm like, man, what in the world?
I paid
So
my bills. I swear.
yeah, so I'm gonna try not to touch anything this time. We'll just because we were fine until I touched something. But
Hey,
once again, I'm doing the Virginia thing this evening. In honor of Ivan.
you
This
know
is a
what?
John J. Bowman. This is a single barrel limited edition copper distilled product of Virginia, 50% alcohol. Hand selected at peak maturity by our master distiller, Brian. Is that Pruitt?
Brian
Yeah.
Pruitt.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I'm going to try again. Just another. I
Well,
mean, man, my
I
poor
have to.
is funny.
I have to reciprocate. So I told you, you came to Virginia. I got to go to Georgia. So let me grab something right off camera here. Let me grab something off
Oh,
camera.
man. Don't do it to me. I think I know what you're going to grab. This guy. And I guarantee you I don't have one. I mean, look at this man
Well,
back behind him. That's just filthy back there.
what?
Good,
Oh man.
filthy.
So it's tough, man. The short barrel. I'm a huge fan. I love the bee's knees. I did a review on that, but I'm going to this founders 15 year. Okay. I've introduced a few people to this, few people
Yes,
that don't know about short barrel. And I told our guy, Clint, about, hey, I'm trying to spread the word. I'm trying to spread the word of short barrel up here.
yes, yes.
and
Yep.
we will be down there in a couple weeks, and I
In
will
a
get
couple of
to
weeks.
meet you in a couple of weeks, sir.
Yes, yes. So let's talk about that. You know, you all will be the first bourbon crew that I've hosted, that I'll be hosting here at the 50. There's been a few that have tried to get in here, but I just couldn't make it work. So yours will be the first one.
Ooh,
You know, the first bourbon crew
I'm humbled.
that
I
I
told
host
you that.
here at the 50. But it's I look forward to having you all. I think you're going to love it. It's a totally different setup from yours. But your joint is beautiful. This one is beautiful on in a different way.
Mm.
I think you've seen enough with the videos and the posts to know what it is,
I
but I'm
I
ready.
guarantee. And I don't like to guarantee things. I guarantee that what I think and what I've seen a little bit is going to be so much better, and we are all looking forward to it. We are all looking forward to it. So I
Oh yeah,
really
yeah.
appreciate you doing that and opening your doors. I'm humbled by it. I really am. Very humbled by it, and looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're gonna have a good time. I'll probably have a couple of my bourbon heads over too.
Bring
So
them
you're
down.
gonna meet some people. You're gonna meet some people. We're gonna have a house full, but we're gonna make it work. We are going to make it work. To everybody that's on, once again, this is Ivan, the owner of Giving It, because I jacked the name up. But then again, Whiskey Maldonado.
You did that was pretty good. So let me say something real quick, because I remember I love it. I love, number one. I love accents. I love
Yeah.
accents. And being in the Army for a few years, I got a chance to just serve and be with people from all walks of life, all different accents, different food, different. You talk about clothes,
Yeah.
different clothes. I mean, you name it, and I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Um, and it always cracked me up. People from the South, because I'm a Yankee. I'm from New York. Okay. Well, people from the South, I love it. I can tell when they can't pronounce my last name because I get Mr. Ivan. I get Mr. Ivan. My wife, of course, she got the same last name, Ms. Maddie. That's Miss Maddie, and I love that because I think that's awesome. But it just cracks me up inside because I'm like thinking to myself, you can't say my last name, can you? You can't pronounce it. But
If I'm
no, you
looking
did.
at it, I think I can pronounce it if I'm looking at it. But if I'm not looking at it, I
Yeah,
get the spelling mixed up, and I was like, is it Maldo or Maldo? Maldonado. You
yeah.
know,
See,
so
that's even better. You're getting better at it now. Maldonado, Maldonado, Maldonado. I'm gonna keep doing it.
yeah,
You're gonna be like,
yeah. Oh
as
yeah.
long as you don't call me McDowell's, this is not coming back to America. You don't call me McDonald.
Not to
All right, no, I'm just
come
I'm
into
just playing.
America.
I'm just playing. It's one of my favorite movies. My favorite movies.
Exactly.
McDowell,
Exactly.
James Amos.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. But
Who
no,
we
thank you
got
so
on
much,
here?
man.
We got some people on here,
Do we?
Ivan. You bringing them in.
Do we?
Isaac Happy Corner, what's going on? You know,
Isaac.
Mad Lady 33.
Oh, that's my wife. That's Maddie.
Okay,
That's
Mad
Miss
Lady
Maddie.
330. Okay. Okay. I've 127. Trying to read my boy Max Smoky Barbecue.
So
You know,
Ive is
BJ.
another lady that's a friend of mine, Evelise. So she's one of my Puerto Rican sisters,
Okay.
and I have corrupted her completely because she is a whiskey drinker.
Wow.
Was never a whiskey drinker. I've known her for Lord 15 years at least,
Wow.
and she came over here, and between myself and my wife, absolutely corrupted her. But she loves it. I caught her drinking some hazmats, so I don't know what happened, but no, she's a really close friend, so that's cool.
Ooh, we got him on. We got a BJ. Is that BJ Rap? I can't see without my glasses. We got Bourbon Billy. I have a couple of those.
Bourbon
What is
Billy.
that name? Death. I can't see that up. DET. Death is sin. I'm jacking up the name, but I see you. I see
I
you.
see
Bourbon
the
Billy.
Bushwood Spirits.
Bourbon Billy. Bushwood, what's going on, Bushwood? I'm trying to get a live with Bushwood. What I got to do to get them boys on? The live. 2025, we're going to do a live with Bushwood. We're not. I mean, I've got some incredible juice from those guys. Much love to
I
Bushwood
need
Spirits.
I need to
We
know
might need
about
to
that.
get them on. Oh
You need
yeah,
to
man. Oh,
educate me on that.
yeah,
Educate me,
yeah, man.
please.
These boys here. I mean, their bottle. Have you seen their bottles?
I think I've seen a few, but not in my hand. Not in my
Oh,
hand.
okay. Let me show you one.
Yeah,
Let me
show
see what
me.
we got on here. Wishing you the best, brother. Thanks, Bushwood. Ethan. Yeah. Let me grab one of their or two of their bottles. You got to see this.
Oh, I want to see Bushwood. Bushwoods. Come on, hit me up. I love to learn. I love new expressions. And if Laron is giving you guys a thumbs up, I'm all in. I'm definitely all in. Is
This is
that the
their
Caddyshack? No, Bushwood
yeah. This is the
Country Club.
Stillwater
No.
Rye.
Okay.
It's the Stillwater Rye. This bottle's amazing, bro.
Whoa, with the
Yeah,
golf ball.
yeah,
Oh, so okay, Bourbon Billy was not joking. He said something about Caddyshack.
yeah. And this is
Okay,
the other bottle with the gold top on it. This is the front
that's fine.
nine Black Label, aged 7 years.
Okay,
I mean, boys, and then I've got one more, sitting over there by them. But yo, I mean, just this is a work of art. The bottle itself.
so you
Work-
think this would look good on my bar? Is that what you're saying?
I think it would look excellent on your bar, sir.
I would love to learn more about
I
them.
think it would look excellent on your bar, sir.
Well,
And it's good juice.
I would be happy
It's
to try it. I'll be happy to try it if you
oh,
permit it.
when you come down, we're gonna crack them. Yeah,
That's what I'm
we gonna
talking
crack them
about.
up when you come
That's
down.
what I'm
So
talking about. Mm.
so yeah. This is
Ooh, that's nice.
yeah. This Bowman is good stuff, man.
It,
Like I said, I
it really
rarely
is.
open this because I saw this. I ran out of the store and they only had two. I wish I could have got the second one as well, but I
They
got this
move
one.
they move right out the distillery. They move pretty steadily. We have them over here in ABC stores,
Yeah.
but they are. I'm a big fan, as you know. Um, I got some of the cash strengths. You had any of the cash strengths
Of which brand?
of Bowman?
No, this is the I do not know have I got a chance to try them. This is the only Bowman that I have.
Well,
You
that's a
know.
really good one. The Sib single barrel. I kind of played with one time. I've got a couple of them. I opened one up.
Yeah.
I took some Madagascar vanilla beans, actual beans, put them in there, sealed it back up, and left it there for about 3.5 months. Just to play around a little bit. And you know what? It smoothed it out. I mean, that's already a smooth whiskey, but it smoothed it out a little bit, added a little extra vanilla to it.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, I like to kind of play around and, just kind of see. I like making cocktails out of sometimes high, cash strength whiskeys. And to me, why not? Whiskey is meant to
Exactly.
be drank. Try it. I enjoy an old fashioned. I enjoy a Manhattan.
Yes, sir. We're gonna do
Sazerac. Try it.
yeah. And since I got these Bushwoods sitting here, Bushwood, I'm
Oh, oh, that's hilarious. I love it.
yeah.
I love that.
Yes.
I love that.
Try me a little.
That's why I said listen, some people make
My
statements like, "Oh my God, look at that. Nice color.
yeah,
Nice color. All right.
yeah. Nice glass too.
Look at that. See? You know how to do it, man. You know how to do
I
it.
just tried it. Yep. So let me ask you this, Ivan, and this is, what is your take on, the bourbon industry? Because we're talking a lot about the community, but what is your take on the bourbon industry and where it's going, how far it's came? What are your thoughts on just the bourbon, the whole bourbon community, period?
As far as the current climate, I would say, and I mean, there's a couple different ways we can go with this. I had actually somebody ask me yesterday at the event about, hey, what do you think? I mean, this is something that we've all been talking about. Is the whiskey, world, is it kind of, going backwards? Is the bubble bursting? What's going on? Now, I don't think anybody honestly has that answer. Okay, we all speculate. We
Uh-huh.
can all say, hey, I think this, I think that. I think there's a lot of return to the means. Like, I think there's certain things that are kind of coming back to, if you want to call it normalcy, as far as
Yeah.
pricing, the secondary market. Obviously, Georgia and Virginia has very different market,
Yeah.
and state run versus not. I mean, it's very, very different. Up here, it is highly competitive. There's a lot of communication online for bottles. There's everybody's trying to. I hate to say one up everybody, but everybody's trying to, you know, get those bottles, and whatever those bottles are. The allocated bottles
Yeah.
and things like that. But I think that overall, my experience with whiskey and the whiskey community overall, the very large percentage of people are just great people. They
Yes.
want to share. They want to help. If you're looking for something, they'll they'll talk to you. They'll give you some advice. Um, I know if I've had people approach me and they're looking for a particular expression, I can't guarantee anything, of course, but I keep my eyes peeled. I try to look out for somebody, and I'd want somebody to be able to do that for me. We all started out somewhere, all of us,
Right.
and so
Right.
I always try to keep that in mind. And what the last thing about whiskey for me, and it kind of piggybacks with what you said before, is I have never noticed one thing that can bring so many people together. I don't care
Yeah.
your background, I don't care your religion, I don't care your political affiliation, I don't care. Like, I've seen people sitting at a table and talking about whiskey that you're kind of like, I don't know if those guys would really be hanging out. But they talk about this brown water and
Yeah.
have no issues, qualms about it. I think it's phenomenal. I think it's great. And that's one of the things that got me excited about learning more and getting more involved.
Oh yeah. Yep. I feel the same way that you do, and it's like I said earlier before we had our technical difficulties. I could have walked right past you in Walmart.
Yeah.
Never. I could have sat next to you on the, well, I won't say sat next to you on a plane, because you'll be surprised, the last several flights that I've had,
Hmm.
whoever I'm sitting next to, I mean, the majority of them, now there was one or two they just wanted to sleep, but generally they'll be like, okay, well, are you from, where we're going? Or are you just visiting family? And the moment I say, well, no, I'm got some things lined up, gonna touch a little bourbon, see what's going on in the bourbon community. Oh, you drink bourbon? So it's like, it has brought so many people together. Even the people that are here in Georgia that, I would have never known
Yeah.
had it been, had it been for this brown water. And it's like, I am just enjoying every time. It's like the first time with me. My humility stays high. Every time someone compliments me, it's like the very first compliment. Every time someone likes a picture, it's like my very first like that I got. When somebody sends me a bottle or brings me a bottle, it's like I've never received anything else in life but that bottle.
Yeah.
But I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful. And I
Yeah.
have discovered, like we talked about, earlier before we got interrupted, just small batch community
Yeah,
of bourbons are just phenomenal. I just
no doubt.
it's like, well, I didn't know it was so many good ones out there because all I knew was the big
Yeah,
names. I didn't know about, the smaller, the smaller brands. And I say smaller because I mean you're talking Jack Daniels, Jim Beam, Buffalo Trace. I mean, man, they're just freaking huge. It's freaking
100%.
huge. But you got smaller brands like, several of the brands out of Virginia, like the John J. Bowman's, a brand that I'm going to be doing some wonderful things with, Old Dominic, bourbon. It's out of
Tennessee.
Tennessee. Yes, yes. And it's like
Oh man,
it's
I
it's,
had
it's
one of their expressions. My guy Ramsey brought one. It was a pick, and it was a group pick. And man, let me tell you, I had heard of them, but I never really experienced anything. But I can tell you right now, it was incredible. Like like at least three or four of us drank and went, "What? Grabbed the bottle right away. What is this? Where is this? I mean, we couldn't believe
right,
it. So yes,
right.
I stand behind you on that
Yeah.
100%.
Well, Bourbon Billy's there. He doesn't even like you. Said we doing it at Georgia Shorebell ASW 13 Colony. Yes, 13 Colony has some pretty cool stuff. I actually don't own a bottle of 13 Colony. I had no clue for the longest that they were even, out this way. But
I'm
I've had a few good ones. 13 Colony. I love ASW. I am a nut for ASW. You
I'm
know.
down to 13 bottles of 13 Colony. I planned that. I planned that. 13 for 13. Um, I am an ASW fan. I'm
I
with
got
you.
I got a couple of ASW bottles that you need to try when you get here. When you get here,
Yeah.
I got some that I got some bangers now.
Oh,
You need to try.
that's
I
another
got
one
some
that
bangers.
that me and Billy have introduced some people up here that never heard of them.
Right. Right.
And so yeah, we definitely like I know you know this one. We're talking about ASW here. I know you know
Yes.
about this one.
Yes. Yes. That's one of the ones I was gonna crack. So you have one. Yes.
I'm a fan.
That's
You
syncopation.
see that proof?
That's yeah.
Look at that
Yeah.
color.
Yeah.
I,
That's like what, 138, 139, something up there like
oh,
that. Close
oh,
to
this
hazmat.
143.
One
143. I got a lot of hazmats. Yeah,
Woo.
that's fantastic. They're doing great things. Um, I don't know if we're going to end up over there, Billy, but we might. There might be a tour. Something might happen. I don't know, but
Well,
I
we
would
can
love
we
to
can
check them
arrange
out.
that. I'll definitely get with you all on that one. We'll get over there and
You heard that,
but
Billy?
those are my people over there. I'll call Jim up and we'll get it. Jim from ASW, he's been here. He's
Was that right?
been here.
What's
Yeah,
his
if you
last
look,
name?
when you go to my gram, it's one of my pinned videos right at the top. You'll see him presenting that bottle of syncopation.
Do you know? What's his last name? Do you remember?
Jim,
I don't mean to put you on the spot.
I'm bad with
I'm terrible with
names
names.
too.
Yeah,
It's
no, I didn't mean
I'm
to put you on the
terrible
spot.
with names. Um, Goodness gracious, what is his last name?
It's all good.
Something with him. Yep, he's a bearded guy. You know,
Okay.
he's a bearded guy. Super
Okay.
cool, super cool.
Okay.
Everyone over at ASW is super cool.
No,
Yeah,
I've heard very good things. Bourbon Billy is saying, "Let's do it."
let's do it.
Bourbon Billy is my right hand, and he is my logistics guy. So if he says, "Let's do it," I mean, you know,
Yeah, bourbon.
listen. I'm not Bruzel. I ain't that big. I'm a little guy. in Virginia just trying to make it, make a dollar out of 15
Yeah.
cents. But you got to have a logistics guy, man.
Yeah.
I need somebody to
Yeah.
keep me kind of on the straight and narrow. You know what I mean? Keep me focused.
Oh yeah. Bourbon Billy says I think he's gonna have something for me when he comes
Okay.
here. If I saw that come across the screen, okay.
Yeah. I mean,
I
he's
turned down
he's
nothing but my collar.
he has spent time in Georgia, a lot more than me. I'm looking forward to it. He's a Florida boy, so he's me and him have done a lot of runs through the South, and I've loved the experience so far of Southern whiskey, Gulf
He said,
Coast whiskey.
plus he has a better palate.
So Bill, see, I've noticed I'm not calling him Billy anymore. Bill, it's when your mama calls you by like your full name, and then you're in trouble.
I look forward. I look forward to meeting you all, man. That's gonna be.
No, we have listen. We have a good time.
Yeah. Oh
Um,
yeah.
we got to get on each other in a good way. But I know I'm saying the same thing over and over again, and I think you're saying the same thing. I love the community. Overall, the people are just welcoming.
Yeah.
I've had people like yourself. I've had some other guys that, as I started this whole journey, have helped me out,
Yeah.
giving me some pointers,
Yes.
stuff on the
Yeah.
social media side, and I appreciate it because none of them had to. None of them had to waste 5 seconds of their time
Yeah.
at all, and they were very gracious, and I appreciate that. So if any of y'all here, I do appreciate you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's Max Smoky Barbecue. That's one of my chefs, man. I got two of the greatest chefs
Okay,
ever.
okay,
Those
so
the ones do all the cooking when we had events here. Max Smoky Barbecue and Maintain Masters. They cook it up. When Hood Sommelier came, man, that them African dishes they
let me
cooked, bro.
tell you something. I don't know if the guy's name Mac. Is he
Yeah,
Mac?
that's
Is that his name?
McKenzie.
Okay,
Yep.
Mackenzie. Let me tell you something, Mackenzie. I know you don't know me, but you're seeing me, and from seeing me here, at least from up here, you can tell I eat. I like to eat. Okay, I like good food. Um, and again, I'm Puerto Rican, so I love the island food. Um, and as you know, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Cuba, hey, that in Africa are like this. Okay, West Africa, that's where we got a lot of our music, a lot of our culture, a lot of our food. So me and my wife love African food. Um, I remember one of the places we lived at, one of our neighbors was from Ghana. And man, they had a barbecue one time, invited us over, and it was crazy. Delicious food. They had some peanut sauce that almost took my mustache off because that stuff was spicy. Man. But I couldn't stop eating it. I could not stop eating it.
Right,
It was
right.
so good. So I'm ready to eat. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, these guys they throw down, and I'm glad that I was able to connect with them, and we've got a project that we're working on
Okay.
called Gentleman's Pour.
Okay.
So we created another page. We hadn't really loaded anything on there, but I'll make sure to follow you on that page if I haven't already. But it's going to be a combination of the two chefs, myself, Firehouse Sips and Kicks. We're holding up the bourbon end. They're bringing, so we're going to pair that with their cooking. So we're going to have a page that's paired with, the chefs as well as the whiskey guys, and we're going to pair the
That's
whiskey with
beautiful.
some of their plates. So we're working on that. We're hoping to really launch that thing,
Let me tell you.
come sometime late spring. Come sometime late spring, we'll get it cracking. But it's going to be an interesting collaboration because it's going to be not like other food pairing pages.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it our way. And you see, I like to do things way over the that's how we're gonna do it. And we're gonna do lives on there as well. We're gonna feature, some special things. Maybe we'll do some recording when you all get here.
I'm
Some content for
down.
for the page. It might be you holding up a plate or something, and we'll put that on there because we want to include the influencers, the brand
Yeah,
owners, and all of that in there, which is that's one of the major things that's gonna make our page different from the other pairing pages. We're gonna add the whole whiskey community,
I love it.
with the whole chef community. So it's
I love it.
definitely gonna
I
be
love
cool.
it. I love
Yeah,
it because yeah, we made love to drink and drink this beautiful spirit, but we gotta eat. You gotta have something in that
that is
belly. And
that that
man, I'm telling you right now, I've been listening to everything you have said, Laron. I promise you.
uh-huh.
But
Yeah.
I did see brisket fried rice. I saw
Yes.
that. I'm just letting you know I did see that. And I saw something about hummus. I think I saw.
Yes.
I missed it,
Yeah.
but I saw something.
Yeah. I
Was it black
mean,
eyed pea? Was it black
yeah,
eyed pea hummus? Did I
black
say it
eyed
right?
pea hummus. Yeah. It was amazing. And bacon, bacon popcorn was popcorn with bacon dust sprinkled on it and chunks of bacon in it. These
Look,
boys don't be playing.
listen,
Ivan, these boys are not here to play with them.
listen. You could sprinkle bacon dust on me. Okay, I don't even need you to sprinkle it on any food. You could just sprinkle it all. I mean, oh my God. Don't get me started,
Oh
man.
yeah, this past weekend they made some they put it on their smoked sloppy Joe sliders, and with the caramelized onions that were soaked in bourbon overnight, and they threw them things on there. These
Look,
boys came in here with two big trays of them, man. They were all gone, polished. And
listen, whoever said they not ready, oh, you don't understand. I'm ready. I'm ready now. Like right now. Okay. Red eye. Right down to Georgia. No, I'm ready. Believe me, I'm ready.
oh
We got a
yeah,
guy up here, up in Maryland. He's the chef, Chef
uh-huh.
Aaron. So
Okay,
one of my videos, it's going back a little bit. He brought a brisket, and man, let me tell you, people were like, because he was just cutting that, and that juice was just flowing. So bottom line is, we want to do something similar up here, and we're gonna try to collaborate with Chef, and do something similar. Just because I love the idea you're saying. We
okay,
thought about something like that, like barbecue, bourbon, barbecue, like that's
yeah,
like this. So
yeah,
I love what you guys are doing. Great idea. You can't
yeah,
lose with that.
yeah,
You can't
yeah.
lose with that.
You definitely can't lose. So it's gonna be, like I said, we're gonna take our time and put this thing out there because with me, it gotta be right. It gotta. I painstakingly decide what gets posted on my page, what
Yes.
doesn't, what videos, what songs. Because people say, "How do you come up with them songs?" I think about that. I don't just randomly. I don't throw any song on there. The song is gonna have something to do. If you listen
With
to the
what's going on?
words of the song,
Yes.
you'll see that I'm trying to say
I
something. You
like
know,
it. You're a
as a
details
matter
guy.
of fact, now that I think about it, Mackenzie, the chef, he's from out your way. He's a um DC boy.
Maryland, D.C., my hometown.
Yeah,
Oh man.
yeah, he's
Oh
from up that
man.
way.
Okay. All right. Let me find out. Let me find out about that. Okay. Yes. Yes. So yeah, I lived in D.C. for a year. I was in Arlington, right outside D.C. for a bunch of years. Never lived in Maryland, but know a lot of people out in Maryland. All right, cool. So he's a transplant down
Yeah,
to Atlanta area. Okay.
yep. And he loves his football team, the Commanders.
Oh, well, he must be real excited. He must
I
be
mean, they
real.
did really good this year, man.
He
So I expect to see big things from them next year.
well, one thing I can tell you is they got a lot of money. They got a quarterback. They got a couple wide receivers, and they got a lot of money. So they're definitely the arrow is trending up.
Yeah,
There's no doubt about
yeah.
that.
Oh
No
yeah.
doubt about that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Sorry, Billy. Bourbon Billy is a diehard Detroit Lions fan. So that's why he just said broke my heart.
Broke my heart. Come on,
Hyattsville.
man.
Oh, I know Hyattsville. Hyattsville, Maryland. Okay. Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, you all will be down. You all will be down here the week of the what is it, the
We
20th,
we coming
21st?
down March 20th. Yeah. So
Okay.
a couple people gonna be driving. I'm gonna be flying. So pray for me.
Yes.
Lord,
Absolutely.
I don't know what's going on with these airplanes, man. My gosh. I'm sitting here watching all this. My wife looks at me and goes, "Aren't you flying soon?" I'm like, "Oh, please don't, please. Please."
Atlanta's airport is too busy for
Oh
crashes.
my
You're
gosh.
gonna land safely.
Atlanta got a big airport.
Yes.
I've
Yeah.
gone through that airport. Definitely
Yeah.
gone through that airport. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, man. Really am.
Oh, we're gonna have a ball, my brother. Trust me, we're gonna have a ball, and if we get time to squeeze ASW in, then heck, let's do it.
Again, Mr. Billy, might want to figure that out because
Yeah,
I think we have it planned. Um,
and if not, I'll see if I can get ASW to pull up.
22nd is are you responding to me, Bill? I will once we get offline, I'll confirm with Billy, and then I'll obviously hit you up,
Oh yeah,
and we'll talk about having booked. Okay, so we okay. But, hey, we
oh
have
yeah,
some time. I guess that's the main thing. I think the 22nd, I believe, we don't have anything planned 100%. So I know we might do a little bit of hunting.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, of course,
But hey, but if we could do a tour, especially an ASW, let me know, please.
absolutely.
Big
You're gonna
fan.
love it. That place is beautiful. You're
Okay,
gonna you're gonna love it. So yeah, look, my brother, we can do this all night, but I'm gonna save some of it for when
we got to
y'all
save
get
some.
here. I can't wait for you to get here. Another fellow short man. This is gonna be wonderful.
Hey,
We'll see y'all.
exactly. We'll take down the trees. I
Yeah.
ain't worried about it. I ain't
Oh
worried
yeah.
about
Oh
it.
yeah. So we're gonna have a wonderful time. I've already got it prepared. My wife already knows you all are coming. I've been talking about it. So it's I'm
Cool. We'll be on
I'm
our best
set up.
behavior. I
Oh yeah.
promise.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I just can't wait to meet. Can't wait to meet in person. Can't wait to crack that old Louisville.
Oh, don't you worry. I already got it. It's ready.
Oh
It's
yeah.
ready.
Oh,
It's
oh
travel
yeah.
ready. Travel ready.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm that's what I'm talking about. So it's gonna be all good. So my brother, we will be in touch.
Absolutely.
Until then, this has been a wonderful live. I apologize to everybody for the technical difficulties,
It's all
but
good.
I mean, I could just sit here. I mean, you could actually walk away. I could just look at that backdrop for the next hour. You
Well,
know.
I
Matter
mean,
matter of fact, before we go, what is some of that you got back there? Just give me. Oh, see, there you go.
well, I mean, it'll give you a little bit easier. What are we looking for? What are
Oh
we looking
my
for?
goodness.
I mean,
Okay, I
we got
definitely see the old man with the cigar in his mouth. I know what that is. Is that a
oh
shink up there too? Is that on
no,
the
no.
end?
Which
What is
which
that?
which one we talking
On
about?
the
This way?
yeah, on the end there.
This right here?
No, on the other end.
Oh,
No,
this one.
no. Go back. The end of that row. Go all the way back. Go all the way down. That right. You just passed it. No, not that. That. What is that? No, the next one. The
This
bottom.
one.
No, go back.
Oh my gosh, where am I
Right there.
at?
Right there. You keep passing. Yeah, that's it. Right next to the wooden box. Yeah,
Oh, this one.
that one. Yes. What is
Okay,
that?
that's Obtainium.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Obtainium is Canadian whiskey.
Mm,
Okay, both of these are Obtainium. Okay,
okay.
so this particular one here was a group pick, local pick, guy that I know. This was actually
Okay.
finished in maple syrup barrel, but but if you look at that, what do you see? That alcohol by volume? Can you see that?
I can't see it.
So 77.6.
Oh,
Just
Stop
times
it.
that by two.
Stop it. So
What?
that's what I'm close to 150.
Keep going. Keep going. That's over
160?
150. Yeah, you're going 77.6. So where we at?
Oh, okay. So that's seven pushing to
154.
140. Yeah.
154.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about almost about
Yeah.
155. Doesn't taste it, doesn't drink it. But the other
Wow.
one is a 79.8. Okay.
Ooh.
This one here is a 27-year and very, very limited. I got this one in Louisiana.
Okay.
It was only a 92 bottle yield, and that's bottle
Ooh.
number 77.
Wow.
That bottle was literally aged in a 1978 Old Fitz barrel. You never see it again,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
incredible.
And you have
It's incredible.
and you happen to get your hands on a, I think you happen to get your hands on a E.H. Taylor barrel proof rye.
That
That is
would
so
be the
disrespectful, Ivan.
no. Why?
That's so disrespectful.
No,
Oh
this
man.
is this is
I see that
so.
high west over there too.
Oh, there's some High
Yeah, I see
Wests. I heard you
that high
say Heaven
west. Oh,
Store.
not the Yippee Ki
Yippee ki baby. That's actually a 2018 expression.
Wow. Yeah, because they discontinued those. Mm.
Correct. You got to move down to the Old Forester section.
Yeah, you
Old
you
Foresters
I,
in there.
I ain't ready. Wait, whoa. Wait a minute now. Now you're hitting below the belt. Is that a presidential choice? Is that the presidential?
That that's two of them.
Man, hold one of those up to the camera for the viewers, please.
Hold on, let me get a better. Let me go.
Oh man. Yeah. Yeah.
That
Okay.
was that was a product of being down in Louisville at the right time, and a drop happening. It was just very lucky. It's all about timing.
Yeah. Out. Yeah. Guess you can come over here. I'll give you a Corona. That's what I feel like right now.
Dos
I
Equis.
just got some Coronas and no ice water.
Hey, I'll
Oh my
take it.
goodness.
I'll take it. Let me tell you, I will take it. I will absolutely take it. Ain't nothing
Ooh,
wrong with
wait.
any of that. And you were talking about the 13 colony, right?
Yes, all 13 of them. Bring the camera down some more, cause we just catching the top. Oh,
Oh,
there we go.
my
Yeah.
bad.
Oh, 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 not the first one. The first two. Double oak, perhaps.
That is a double oak. That's batch two, double oak. I finished batch one.
Yeah. Oh, I'll be up there this summer. Billy, Bourbon Billy. I'll be up there this summer. Believe that. I'm coming. I'll be there this summer.
You please. There's a
Oh yeah.
17 year for you.
Oof. Yeah.
Go Louisville. So yes,
Wow.
sir. These are the ones. These are the ones I'll show. There's
Oh
some hidden.
goodness, not the George man. You got a team of George T. Stags.
You see this
That's my
one?
end all be all. George T. Stagg. Eagle Rare 17. Got the got the William Sazerac 18. One of the top things I've ever had. A bourbon bar gifted me a 2-ounce pour of that. Blew me
I-
away.
I'm going to tell you about real quick about Saz 18.
Uh-huh.
Um, let me put this down so everybody don't get dizzy. Um, when I first had it, I'm gonna be honest with you, I was not impressed. I had the
Mm-hmm.
whole B tack, and I had it, and I'm like, it's so soft, and I wasn't that impressed. To be honest with you, was not impressed. Put it down, put it back. I went back to it about probably 4 or 5 months later.
Uh,
Incredible. Incredible.
that part. That
Incredible.
part. Incredible.
I'm like, it was still like, it's not a, it's a lower proof, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
The floral notes, the fruit came out. It was beautifully balanced. You got a little bit of the age. I don't know what in the world. And that also happened to me with Handy. With the Thomas H. Handy
Yeah.
rye, I cracked it the first time, and it was just hot. It was just fire. And I'm like, okay, I'm not afraid of the fire, but I'm like, where's the complexity? Where's the balance? What's going on?
Right.
Put it back, and I revisited it again, probably about 2 or 3 months. Incredible. Like, there's just some expressions need to breathe. They need to open up.
Exactly.
And those were two that I can remember right now that they opened up beautifully, beautifully. So, like I said, man, it's the one thing I always want to get across to people. It's not about what you have. We have a good time, and we show some nice bottles and stuff, but I am no better than anybody else that's out there. I've been fortunate, and I want to share, and I want people to experience it.
Yeah.
It's not about, oh, I have this and you don't, and whatever. That's not what it's about. It's about
correct.
enjoy it, because this all could be gone tomorrow. And I always try to stay humble.
Right.
With anything that we have. If it's material, it could be gone.
Right.
So always understand that. I don't care what it is. Tomorrow's not promised. Enjoy what you have. Share it. Those moments right there, you can never replace that. The memories I have, the times I've been able to share with people, what they've said, the experiences, the videos, you can't put a price on that.
Exactly. It's about when people come here, it's about they say the same things, and it's about the experience, man. It's about the experience, and you can't go, people that wasn't truly in the know that I've explained to. I said, you can't go somewhere. You can't go to a bourbon bar that serves and offers what you offer and serves and offers what I offer without taking your entire check up there. Situations like ours will eat someone's entire checkup.
100%.
Your whole mortgage will go into. If you try and go to what you just showed me, if you go to a bourbon bar and order a pour of all of each of those, well, give me a pour of George T. Stagg, give me a pour of this, give me a pour of that, $2,000.
Easily.
So it's like, it's the experience. When you come here, it's the experience, the way it's set up. Like I say, we have 2 totally different setups, but they're both so amazing. This is a museum here, and you'll see a lot of vintage pieces,
which I
love.
I've peeped a few things that I haven't said anything. I'm like, okay, I need to check that out. I love that type of stuff. I've gone to places like bars and setups where they have all these different, like you said, different vintage pictures, different throwback stuff. I mean, it could be a lamp, it could be a picture, it could be whatever, a bottle. I just love that, because I could sit there and just like, I'm always seeing something new. I'm like, oh, I didn't even see that before. So to me, like you said, it's definitely the experience. You taking the time, and then also having the attention to detail, because that's what I'm getting from you right off the bat. The attention to detail.
I'm a stickler.
That comes across.
Detail. Yeah.
There you go. So can't beat that, man. Can't beat that.
Yes, sir.
Brother, let me tell you something. I'm looking forward to it. Let's do this. Thank you so much for taking your time, and thank you for inviting me.
Oh, absolutely. We're gonna make it do what it do, man. It's gonna be epic. We're gonna make it do what it do. I promise you that.
I love it.
One short man to another. We're gonna make it do.
I love it.
Make it do what it do. So we'll be in touch in the meantime. And it's like, I've had all the pours for the day, but just them 2 little.
You've been good. I've been watching you. You're doing good.
So that's it for me today. I may try 1 or 2 more tomorrow, because we're having some of the guys that was here was like, look, man, you ever thought about doing a cigar blend tasting? And I said, that
Ooh,
sounds kind of cool. So we're going to do a
yes.
cigar blend tasting tomorrow. Everybody that's coming is bringing some type of cigar batch, cigar blend. So I'm like, okay, that's going to be cool. So
I
look for
love it.
videos and pictures from that. Yes.
I love it. I'm a big cigar guy, so that's right up my alley. That's right up my alley. Love it.
Oh, yeah. So we'll talk soon, my brother. I thank you so much for coming on.
Absolutely.
We're gonna
Thank
make it.
you.
One thing that I want to do before we go, if you can, let's do a let's do a glass exchange when you get here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah, let's do a glass exchange.
I, I, I I got one just like this with your name on it.
That's what I'm talking about.
I
I
got you.
got, I
Got
got
you.
you. So, yep, we'll do that, and we'll talk soon, my brother.
All
Thanks
right,
for
man.
jumping on. Thanks everybody for watching. We got a decent crowd this evening,
Thank
even
you.
though I kept having to start over.
Thank
Nice
you.
to meet you, Billy.
Billy's saying peace.
Oh, yeah.
Evelise is saying time for a cocktail. Well, she's
Yep.
upstairs, so maybe it is time for a cocktail. Let's
See, maybe
see.
it is. Like I say, I'm gonna, I'm gonna have water on the rocks.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm gonna see. I'll get back to you on that ASW.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right.
For sure. All right. Have a
Thanks a
good night.
lot.
We'll talk soon. Simple
Got it.
around from the 50. Y'all know what it is. With my man, Mr. Ivan Maldonado.
Ooh, you know what? You're getting better. You are getting better. And everybody knows, they know my sign off. You know what it says.
Yeah.
Remember, it's not personal, strictly business, baby.
Strictly business.
Cheers.
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 All righty.
Later.